Hello everyone. Today we are learn digital management. With more innovation in technology, new business are created. With more business, technology comes to the rescue by making these things easier. The two exist in something of a symbiotic relationship that ensures they will always coexist. Business has been around since prehistoric times. It may have begun with nothing more than barter trade if the history books are to be believed, but it has since morphed into something far more complex, and none of that would have been possible without technology. The major industries of the world would collapse if the existence and use of information technology were to be snatched suddenly from business. That's because most business transaction and operation cannot be conducted in the 21st century without technology. Then technology is necessary in business. Over the years, technology has caused an explosion in commerce and trade. Because of technology, many traditional business models and concepts revol- were revolutionized. Technology have Technology gave us the opportunities to see things from a new perspective and to approach what we were already doing from a new perspective. Technology also gave us greater efficiency for conducting business. Some of the areas in which technology is crucial to business include point of sale system, the use of ICT in management, accounting system, and other complex aspects of everyday business activities. Even something as simple as the calculator, which was revolutionary in its time, come about because of technology. It is tough to imagine going back to performing tasks manually. It would take us back about 100 or so years. The next, technology as a source of support and security. Technology enables us to automate numerous processes which hereby increase our productivity. This is possible because it enables us to use fewer resources, thereby enabling us to improve on quality at a low cost and to improve the speed with which we can deliver to customer. In the process, it has become possible to serve even more clients. Technology also make it easy to store more information while maintaining the integrity of that information. We are better able to store sensitive and confidential information in a way that make it less vulnerable to a data breach. The information can be retrieved instantly when needed, and it can be analyzed not only to study past trends but also forecast the future. In turn, this can help with the decision making process. The next one, technology as a link to the world. Communication is a part of business. So, transportation and processes make business web of complicated process that interplay with each other in technology. It has been possible to globalize business operations. Now, just about anyone can do business practically anywhere from any room in their house. Technology has made it possible for business to have wide reach in the world. The best example of this is the internet and the World Wide Web. The internet is now a crucial part of any business marketing campaign as it enables in the business to attract customers worldwide. Technology, when well integrated with business, has made life itself worth living. It would be foolish to deny. However, that there are also threat to business. What about my by technology? This includes malicious activities by activities and organization, such as hacking. Because of this, it is important for business to exercise responsibility when using technology to conduct business. With the good that technology brings, there is some bad that must also be dealt with. All the same, it is something that's worth of the baggage, and we must acknowledge and responsibly utilize it to make our business better. The next one, how does information technology affects business? The industrial revolution changed things in the business world, making a lot of processes more efficient and increasing productivity a hundredfold. However, the business world remains somewhat stagnant for a century after. With the technology revolution and the use of technology in business, however, things change even more disruptively than during the industrial revolution, and it would be safe to say that thing will never be the same again. The rate at which technology is evolving and adapting is exponential to the point where the business are being swept by the wave. Whether they are ready for it or not, it might not seem like we have made that much progress. But even just 5 years ago, social media did not have any consumerism. Mobile phones were not used for business. Cloud based solution did not exist. The app generation was not born yet. And omnichannel marketing was taking its baby steps. Technology has just about changed every aspect of business in a big way, and this has never happened this fast before in history. To be more specific, here are a few ways in which information technology has affected business. The next one, the Advan mobile solution. Mobility is seen by many as the next great frontier for business. Google's algorithms reflects this. As they make mobile websites a priority, your business and every aspect of it can be handled using nothing more than a tablet or smartphones. From content marketing to customer relations to sales, the backend stuff like invoicing and shipping, all of that power is in your hands. But mobile solutions are not just about business, they are also about consumers. The millennial generation uses their phones to do everything from buying and selling to sharing their experience with their friends and finding local businesses. Then next one, the the phenomenon of cloud computing. Cloud computing has made it possible for business to outsource many of their functions to third parties using the internet. It makes it possible for valuable data packages to be handled, but also makes it possible for business to expand rapidly and embrace mobility without having to worry about such things as crashes, downtime, and lost data. This has enabled small and medium-sized business to gain access to resources that would have cost them a fortune only a few years ago. In effect, the playing field has been leveled. Increased customer segmentation. Since more and more data is flowing, it is much more easier to analyze and gain deep insight into the things that customers are looking for. Analytics services are expanding by the day and are allowing business to segment their prospects into more and more specific groups, making it much easier to target them and get more value for their advertising money. Something as simple as having a Google account can let a business know where user is from, the kind of browser like they are using, how they stumbled upon a website, what they do on that website, how long they are likely to stay, and at what point they decide to leave. There are even more advanced analytics services that allow business to become even more refined with this segmentation in order to improve their conversion districtly. Increase connectivity. Technology has made it easier for people to stay in touch, whether you are looking to communicate with your employees and colleagues via video chat or sending emails blast to leads. Mobile technology and the constant innovation that takes place within the space has made it possible for communication to take a new level hyper realism. Then decrease cost and increase utility. There are two main things that have come together to make that what is called a buyer's market possible. These are the fact that both hardware and software that are needed in creating the necessary software solution have become more affordable, and the fact that more and more entrepreneurs who are also tech savvy are appearing by the day to make use these technologies. There was time when it would take a large company about a year to build a backend inventory system. Now it takes a few college graduates a matter of weeks to build same things. Since the solution are affordable and very easy to use, business do not have to invest too much money into them, and that has made business easier. Then a changing consumer base. Millennials have come of age and they are now the force driving the modern economy. Pretty soon, over half the American workforce will consist of millennials, and pretty soon they will also be coming into their peak affluence, where they will have a lot of money to spend and very few financial obligations. Give them a lot of disposable income. They are greater in number than the baby boomers and are a lot more liberal with their wallets. They are also all about instant gratification. They have also been raised with the internet. They are connected, this tech savvy and ready to spend. Business have to adopt this new customer base they are going to achieve. Then great consideration of the social impact of business. You can't just assume your business operated in a vacuum anywhere. Social networking has made the world smaller place where users can connect regardless of who they are, where they are from, and how wealthy they are. Only a few years ago, you could have gotten by if your customer service had just okay. Now you have to put in the extra effort in your you don't want unfavorable rating on review sites and people going on rants on social media about your service. Businesses, therefore, need to be careful about their online reputation and need to work on their digital footprint. Then, the end of downtime. This is actually a negative effect of technology. With increased connectivity, individuals have less and less time to themselves now. Vacation seems to have all but become a thing of the past, which most people working even when they are on vacation, since we can always access our emails, text, and social media through our phones and laptops. It is harder and harder to just disconnect and wind down. Then, why is information technology important to an organization? It might be a little difficult to fathom the importance of information technology to an organization. If you are not an IT professional, however, there are numerous ways in which information technology is crucial to an organization. First one, Then say business management tools. Business managers face several challenges while carrying out the company's operation. Amongst them is creating information sharing system. How does shipping get the order from customer services? How does operation management share forecasting models to fulfillment? One fundamental component is today's business environment is a information technology. This important feature of business management can include both computerized data system and communication functions. Order entry, information storage and retrieval, interdepartmental connectivity, and customer relationship features are the key requirement of this business function. Sharing data across separate disciplines is fundamental to success. So is automating time consuming or repetitive activities. Manager must control and streamline the flow of information throughout our organization. Today's business are multidimensional. Customer order affect fulfillment, accounting, personal, inventory, sales, and other operational functions. Supplier shipments require input from receiving functions, and management provide forecast and planning models for other departments to follow. So, how do today's business manage collecting and sharing information throughout the company? By creating and integrating a flow of information through technological means. The Chief Information Officer CIO is usually responsible for the management of IT functions in larger companies, whereas small business typically hire independent firms to manage their computerized system. So first one, IT fundamentals. A company's IT functions are built a framework of connected devices, each running software application that store data and transmit information. The devices can be connected through wire transmission or over wireless broadcast networks. With more mobile communication in use today, wireless transmission can improve employee connectivity within the framework in a network of connected terminals where data is input and program display the shared information. A network can be connected in one two ways, peer to peer, which links two or more computers together directly to each other, or client server, where computer terminals share information through a mainframe terminals that stores the data in a central location. A database stores information for retrieval, sorting, and report generation. Each department managers can monitor current and historical data and report activity to upper management. The database distributes information through actions called query. A query is a request for information from a database. A central database provides an unfilled source for information, while modular software programs perform retrieval and sharing function with unique queries. The key to effective operation is the integration of this program so that software from different vendor can be added easily and each company function can access the same information in real time. There are three primary types of networks that business uses. First one, local area network, that's called LAN. Multiple terminals within a close distance, such as one building, are connected through a server. One entity owns, manages, and controls the data. Information sharing is limited to LAN. Want to learn more? Take an help of internet. Wide area network WAN. This term refers to unlimited terminals connected over a wide distance. For example, the internet. The WAN connects multiple LANs. Data is owned, managed, and controlled by multiple entities. And last one, wireless local area WLAN. Devices are connected through a wireless modem that distributes data to a LAN. The data is typically owned, managed, and controlled by one entity. However, because of its wireless designs, information can be retrieved by parties outside the LAN. By using technology to share data, work processes can become more streamlined and planning can take place through automated reporting mechanism at almost any time. Devices, hardware, and software are developed constantly to improve business integration and performance. As companies become more multi-dimensional, functions like enterprise resource planning, customer relationship management, Salesforce automation and marketing management, vendor management system, inventory control, and human resource management become more reliant on IT. And second one, enterprise resource planning, ERP. IT managers are responsible for their company's ability to plan and execute its mission through technologies. Data can be stored, categorized, and grouped in way to reflect historical and projected output. Today, larger multi-departmental organizations rely on IT in order to develop enterprise resource planning. This multifaceted approach to information distribution began in the really 1960 as a material requirement planning MRP by manufacturers seeking to coordinate planning, production, and deliver data. Computer software developed created database and software modules or single function programs that map out flow of input use purpose ranging from forecasting models to scheduling material orders to shipment of final product. ERP coordinates the function involving both for frontline and back-end operation. In it can assist the enterprise with professional development, performance management, and training activities. As managers pour over data from various parts of the enterprise, they can analyze strong or weak performance area, valuation models for assessed advantages and disadvantages of suppliers and vendors, and other key data that helps direct the operation and deliver a quality customer experience. Then customer relationship management. One of the advantages successful IT generation, एक minute, is creating customer satisfaction. The primary focus of the CRM disciplines is to create a two-way channels for communication with prospect and customers, both material and external. First one, internal customer. Internal customers are those who receive data, goods, or services from within an organization. Goods typically flow from a purchasing agent to other departments, but data and services can flow from any department to other areas, such as customer service to accounting and back. Then second one, external customers. External customers are those who interact with the company. They can be customers buying the company's output, vendors who supply the companies, or partners who share in the company's fortunes. The primary goals of CRM integration with back-end functions is to share customer information so that demand can be consistently met and departments can understand needs and forecast goals by connecting the CRM function with other departments. Miscommunication about orders and requests is minimized. By implementing of CRM program, the company can then look at managing sales and marketing efforts to affect customers' behavior. Then next one's sales for force and marketing management. Salesforce automation is a system that record and report sales activities. Many times it is combined with marketing information system to guide the enterprise customer relationship efforts. The SFA means Salesforce Marketing records and report opportunities in various sales cycle stages. A contact management system is used to record contact made, the outcomes of contact, and the follow-up strategy for specific prospects and customers. Sales agent can track leads, target opportunities, and forecast sales volume through Salesforce management. In some instances, customers can modify requests from a remote location and place an order immediately. For example, a car buyer can choose color, feature, and engine size through an online car dealer. The Salesforce, the Salesforce marketing program prevent duplicates contact with the customers for the same purpose from different departments. This MIS records marketing companies' result, available marketing channels, schedule, and once a minute, and more. By integrating with SFA, marketing managers can plan activities with the Salesforce. This coordination will enable the company to manage sales or customer service resource following a campaign. The MIS collects the variable involved in the marketing plan, such as pricing, placement, frequency, and channel. Managers can also analyze research like survey responses and report finding to upper management. Then next one, vendor management system. When a business needs additional temporary help to meet demand, the vendor management system provides a platform to manage the process of contacting, ordering, and payment of contingent workforce. Human resource personnel use the system to plan recruitment strategies, provide screening mechanism, customize staff requirement, and monitor temporary staffing effectiveness. The system is typically a web-based application that allows users to enter candidate criteria, job requirement, pay scale, duration, and other variables. Inventory control system. Warehouse operations typically use an inventory control system made up of both hardware and software to monitor the quantity, status, and location of inventory. Shipping, receiving, and storing processes are managed by data input at various stages of product handling. The system usually uses barcodes such as stock keeping unit or a radio frequency identification tag to indicate location. The system reduces overstack, under stock, or out of stock situation, as management can instantly analyze count and storage conditions. The next one, accounting information system. By recording financial data into accounting information system, managers can instantly analyze expenses, purchases, payrolls, revenue, investment, and other information critical to the enterprise. General ledger and general entries are immediately marked to the account and can be reported in real time to senior management. Software modules makes the ledgers to hub that connect area like account payable, account receivable, and fixed asset. Data is input in these accounts, then flow automatically to the general ledger. Report can be created for each account or the entire ledger. Accounting platform integrates inventory counts, time records, purchasing details, billing documents, return merchandise authorizations, and other transaction with the ledger entry system so that the impact of each transaction can be determined immediately. This allows a company to make financial decisions more quickly than before IS was developed. Then, human resource management. The administrative function of the human resource department can be streamlined through a human resource management program. The system can track employee record and store employee data such as employment history, skills, accomplishment, and salary. The company's human capital can be reviewed, forecast, and measured through the human resource management system. The process follow five keys area. First one, payroll. The payroll module automated process by gathering employee attendance and pay scale, making deduction for taxes and other subtractions, and producing check for distribution. Data comes from timekeeping mechanism and HR department input. The system also automates direct deposit and benefits payment. Then second one, work time. Through data on work related efforts management analyze efficiency, cost benefits, and long and short term capital needs. Then benefits administration. The system maintains information about insurance, time off, profit sharing, compensation, and retirement benefits. Employees' records are immediately updated to reflect current status. Then, fourth one, human resource information system. The entire employee file is maintained from application for employees to retirement. The system records demographics, training received, contact information, insurance beneficiary, diagnostic designation, and other personal information. HR can use this data to plan placement, compensation, and professional development activities. Then next one, recruitment or recruiting. Most programs compile data important in recruitment efforts, in advertisement activities, interview process development, background review procedures, and other hiring responsibilities are managed using the HRM system. And then last one, e-commerce. Conducting business over the internet provide business another option to generate revenue. Websites can be built to include online database, interactive menus, and shopping carts mechanism. Customers can learn about order and pay for your offering with just a few clicks. The site then process the order through a server, send a shipping order to a fulfillment location, and returns an order confirmation to the buyer, either through printable invoice screen or via email to the buyer's net address. IT managers can link the company's LAN or WAN to the website so the site's activity is immediately reported to the network. The next one, why information technology important to an organization. It might be little difficult to fathom the importance of information technology to an organization if you are not an IT professional. However, there are numerous ways in which information technology is crucial in an organization. First one, business. The business world changed forever when computers were conducted onto the scene. Business can utilize information technology through the use of computers and different softwares to run their operation in smoother fashions. They use it in different departments, including finance, manufacturing, human resources, and security. The next one, education. Education is one of the frontier of technology, and it's growing with technology every day. It's important that education be able to keep up with the progress happening in technology by reaching students in a way that adequately helps them to prepare for the future. The students in our classroom today are meant to be the thought leaders, business people, teachers, and advisors of tomorrow. So, technology should be used to prepare them. This includes the use of gadget in teaching, such as computer, mobile phones, and tablets, as well as the use of internet as a medium of learning. Then, finance. With an increasing number of transactions happening online, it is important that financial and security institution works together to make the internet a safe place. A more transactions are done on the internet, there will be a need for more networks and greater security, making it possible for banks to keep purchase and sales secure. The next one, health. With improvements in information technology, it becoming easier to reform the health sector. Medical offices are now able to share medical information with each other, and they can get your health data from your previous doctors. This makes it possible to timely care to be delivered as well as for cost to be reduced. Then next one, security. With an increasing number of transactions being done online, there is an ever increasing need of safety. Information technology is what makes it possible to keep your data and information safe and only accessible for you. Through the use of encryption and password, your digital data is safely hidden away and can only be accessed by those who have your permission. Then, how can use technology to work more efficiently? As a business owner, you are probably wondering how you can use technology to its maximum potential for your business. First, use technology to integrate communication within your organization. Let your employees be on the same page with each other, using such things as collaboration platform and social media to keep everyone updated about what's going on in the business and where it's headed. That way they will be in sync with the goals of business, and their productivity will be significantly improved. You can also use technology to improve the service you deliver to your customers by enabling them to give your feedback on your product and services, as well as suggestion on that you can improve. With improving security standards, you could also do away with password altogether and try biometric security system which do not require you to remember a dozen password at once. Then, no product is made today, no person moves today, nothing is collected, analyzed, or communicated without some digital technology being an integral part of it. That in itself speaks to the overwhelming value of digital technology. Wired Magazine's founder and former editor-in-chief Lucas Risito Assets says that indeed digital is everywhere, but how do organizations position themselves make the most of it? The answer is simple. Hire the right people, specifically that means digital leaders with the skills to navigate the transformation while simultaneously empowering their employees with the capabilities they will need to deliver in the digital age. If you are considering a career in digital management, here are four reasons to take the leap. First one, the imperative to adapt. The imperative to adapt is strong, and skilled leaders are in great demand. Evolve or perish is not a new concept. After all, companies have always needed the willingness to change in order to keep pace with the changing world. These words have never been truer than now, and in terms of doing business in the digital age. It's a tall order. According to human resource and HR technology expert Josh Bersin, business and HR executives are struggling with a wide set of issues, and organizations themselves become more digital, real-time, agile, experimental, and customers and employee focus. We are trying to restructure around terms teams, focus on the employees' experience, and drive a strong, well aligned culture. We are rapidly redefine what performance means and how we manage and measure it. We are looking for new ways to manage careers and talent mobility. And we are becoming hyper focused on diversity, inclusion, wellness, and new ways to improve productivity in the office. Oh yes, the office itself has changed at awful lot too. Embracing digital technology offers business to opportunity to engage with their customers, raise brand awareness, and expand to new and targeted geographies, often at a lower cost than would be incurred when using traditional medium. Failure to adapt, meanwhile, can have dire consequences, including losing relevance, competitive disadvantages, and the inability to collect key performance indicators. The key way its power can fully harness and leverage the digital information is a profound opportunity, if not its major obstacle to survival. Then second one, opportunities for innovations abound. If staying on the cutting edge in order to spur progress appeals to you, digital management studies can help you be in the right spot of the right time with the right skill to exert the most change. Perhaps American inventor, technology consultant, speaker, and author Dan Abloh put in best as the propose. There's room dream about building the world we want instead of the works we are turning into. Can we envision a world where tech helps everyone succeed and prosper? Can that world be designed and built now without waiting for the future to arrive? With training in digital management, you can be at the forefront of this moment. Then, third one, you will exponentially boost your career prospects. When some people hear the words digital technology, their thought immediately turns a fear of machines replacing human workers. However, many experts feel this is the wrong way of looking at it. The OECD observes explains this anxiety is not different from fears of coachmen witnessing the diffusion of cars in 1920s. In a sense, coachmen were right. Cars did replace horse coaches. However, their children and grandchildren found new and often better paid jobs in the wealth of new activities made necessary or possible by cars. Automobile manufacturing, car repair, traveling sales, home delivery, mass tourism, roading building, the petrol business, and so on. In other words, while digital technology is definitely transforming the workforce, it's less about subtraction and more about addition. Digital technology should make it possible to produce more goods and services with less labor, which will expose some workers to the risk of unemployment or lower wages. However, higher productivity also translates into lower price and new products, and higher final demand and higher employment and possibly higher wages, thus compensating for the initial disruption. The DSD DCD observes adds. It's not just about job creation, but also about the creation of new jobs that will require different skills. Digital managers can not only help accelerate job creation in the digital economy, but also helps employees requires the skills they need to bridge these gaps. Professor of Marketing Keith R. Pillow concludes. Demand for digital managers will continue to be propelled by business, ongoing needs for sophisticated support, increased spending by brands on online, mobile and social media marketing platform, and greater mobile devices and online users by consumers to identify and interact with brand that matters to them. Then fourth one, ESCP Europe can help you gain a critical inside edge. So digital management skills will be increasingly important looking ahead, and also demand for innovative minded business leaders will rise accordingly. If this sounds like a good fit for your professional aspirations, ESCP Europe can give you a valuable jump start to your career. ESCP, your full-time years-long master in digital project management and consulting, comprising 6 months at ESCP's Madrid campus, 3 months at Bring campus, and international seminar in Silicon Valley, California. Aim at workers looking at build career international projects and business management. The program facilitated the development of managerial skills, networking while also providing the opportunities to work at leading international firms throughout real business cases, live case studies, seminars, specialization workshop, international consultancy project, a professional master thesis as well as digital courses. ESCP Europe alumnus Francois Heck, who works in business development at ENGIE in Mexico City, says the professional and diversified program offered by ESCP Europe allows students to acquire the hard and soft skills necessary to perform a wide range of activities within a global and changing economy. Meanwhile, alumnus Teresa Cochen, associate at the Boston Consulting Group, says this master offered a truly unique learning environment where both critical and creative thinking were fostered. The tailored workshop, interactive classes, international consulting project, but especially my professional and classmates were without doubt the elements that made it a remarkable experience. With top FT Global Bear ranking in 2018 for finance, management, and executive MBA. ESQ Europe also boasts a sterling reputation which resonates with employees as evidenced by the first 90% of master in digital project management and consulting graduate and jobs within 6 months of graduation. Being human is a digital in the digital world is about building a digital world for humans. We can think no better way to push on its this existing exciting future than with a master in digital project management consulting degree from ESPN whenever you are ready to make your moves. Then thank you.